Now, I'm quite sure at some point or the other, a credit card salesperson would have reached out to you to check whether you need a credit card or not. A lot of people they say that using a credit card is very risky. In fact, even my parents have asked me why do I need to keep so many credit cards. In today's generation, when a person doesn't use a credit card, I personally feel that they have no clue on how to manage their finances. Now, I only end up using a debit card when I really require to carry some hard cash. Most of the places now have a card machine, so I don't really find a need to carry hard cash. Honestly speaking, most of the time my wallet is pretty much empty. So, if you are someone who is planning to get your first credit card, or you have multiple credit cards but you want to get another one, or as simple as you have a credit card but you have no idea what exactly you're doing and when to pay your bills, then this video is for you. You need to make sure you know these basic things before you start using a credit card. So, make sure you ask the salesperson these details. Now, the goal of this channel is to provide a basic financial knowledge to today's youth, which schools and colleges don't provide. So, if it's your very first time here in this channel and you want to learn more about investing or how to manage your expenses in your 20s, start now by subscribing so you don't miss anything out. So, with that said, let's get into it. Now, the very first thing which you need to check is the APR, which is your annual percentage rate, or basically the interest rate of the card. This is the cost which you will have to pay if you are not paying off the balance in full each month. So it's more like a cost for borrowing the card. You need to check this because this is how the banks actually make money. An average interest rate is around 15%. Some cards even charge you all the way up to 30%. So make sure this is the very first thing that you check about a credit card. Your first credit card can actually build up your credit score or completely ruin it. So make sure you are never late for any payment. If you are paying the balance in full each month, then there is no interest being charged as well. Next, you need to check is about due date. Now, guys, this is very important. So make sure you know when exactly is your due date. Because if you don't pay the credit card amount within the due date, then the interest will be charged. And once you are late for a payment, your credit score goes for a toss. Some credit card companies allow you to change your due date one time, so check on that as well. I personally suggest if you do get that option, keep it around 4th or 5th of the month because by then you get your salary as well, which makes it slightly easier for you to pay off the bills. You need to know when is your billing date and how long is the grace period. Billing date is the date when the bank sends you the credit card bill, and grace period is basically how much time you have between the billing date and between the due date, where you can actually pay the amount back to the bank in full without the interest being charged. Some banks offer a grace period of 20 days, some do of 30 days, and some even give you the option of 55 days. So make sure you check on this. Next, you want to check about the minimum balance. Now, a lot of salespeople will tell you that our banks offer a very less minimum balance. Don't fall for it, guys. Even if the minimum balance is only 5 rupees, you need to make sure that you are paying in full. Minimum balance is basically when your credit card it might be due of 1000 rupees, but the bank will say that you can pay a minimum of 100 rupees and pay the rest later. Never pay only the minimum balance because that's how the banks actually make money. They will then charge interest on the balance amount. So make sure you are paying in full each and every single time. If you have understood the video so far, make sure that you smash the like button and subscribe as well. It'll definitely help me with the YouTube algorithm and on a personal level will definitely motivate me to create more content for you guys. Now the next thing which you need to ask is regarding the annual charges. Some cards they charge you a fee each year for using the card. I would personally suggest staying away from these cards. There's so many credit cards out there right now. So many cards actually offer you amazing features without even charging you an annual fee. Why should you pay an annual fee when there are so many cards which are free? Some cards do have an annual fee, but they provide an option that if you spend a certain amount of money in a particular year, then those charges are not applicable. Next, check on the credit limit. Make sure when you are opening a credit card, you know what's the credit limit you are going to get. Now, guys, this is very important because if your credit limit is, let's say, 10,000 rupees, in that case, you don't want to spend 10,000 rupees every month purely because the higher you spend, the lower your credit score actually becomes. So what I mean is, if you are going to spend 9,000 to 10,000 rupees every month and you're maxing out your credit limit, in that case your credit score also takes a hit. I will be making a separate video on credit score, but this is something which you really need to know. So make sure you know your credit limit. Ideally, you want to keep your credit usage below 30% at least. Next, you need to check about the loyalty points. Now, most of us we use a credit card to get those sweet points. The points add up depending on the amount you spend, and you can either use them to buy vouchers, or if you're someone like me who loves to travel, you can convert those points into air miles. Check on the air miles part, as some cards offer 1 is to 1 air mile, whereas some cards offer much lower. So make sure that you check how much rupees or dollars you need to spend to earn that 1 point, and what exactly is the 1 point worth when you actually are going to redeem it. Next would be cashback. Now everyone loves to spend less and save more. There are many cashback cards as well which offer you cashback when you spend a certain amount of money. Make sure if your card is a cashback card, you check the terms of this. A lot of salespeople they will tell you that you get 3% or 4% cashback, but what they don't tell you is that you have to maybe spend a certain amount of money in a particular month just to earn that cashback. Sometimes your cashback may be applicable only if you pay your balance in full each month. So check the terms of the cashback if you are actually signing up for a cashback card. So with that said, you guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you did understand the basic criteria that you need to check before actually getting a credit card, then definitely do hit the like button and make sure you subscribe as well if you haven't already. I would really appreciate all the support. Also, if there are any particular questions regarding this topic, feel free to comment them below or drop me a message on my Instagram or LinkedIn, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So with that said, see you all in the next video.